At Fairview, all set and they're racing away. Good enough start for them. Alu broke out well along the inside, goes off to lead with Tripping Thunder. Then came Donny T, who's pushing forward on the inside rail. He's got the white headgear, then Flight Engineer, who races in the orange colours outside of those. Tripping Thunder's further back. Then we go a couple of lengths back to Coral Creek in the black cap towards the inside of the track. Further back in the field is Grand Allegro. Pyromaniac is racing in behind those. Then Wild Fig is in the brown and white hoop cap further back. Ichacha races behind those. Then came King Viserys and Real Wars, the back marker of a strung out field. About 15 lengths cover the lot. 600 to go. Donny T has found the lead. Flight Engineer, though, puts on the pressure towards the outside. Then came Alu racing between those two. Tripping Thunder's further back. Then came Grand Allegro, and Wild Fig got 7 lengths to make up. Turning for home, Flight Engineer in the centre, in the orange colours lead. Towards the outside is Wild Fig running on. Then came Tripping Thunder in between those two, in the pink and white is also coming home. Then Pyromaniac on the stand side. It's Tripping Thunder with the advantage. Wild Fig won't go away down the outside of the track. It's Tripping Thunder. Wild Fig refuses to throw in the towel, but it's in front. Tripping Thunder won it from Wild Fig. Then Pyromaniac, and further back was Flight Engineer. This afternoon, here's the head on replay. Tripping Thunder is in the pink and white stripes in the middle, got the white blinkers on as well. Comes through to pick it up. Wild Fig won't go away the outside, but Tripping Thunder and Andrew Fortune keep them at bay in the last this afternoon. Thanks very much for joining us out here at Fairview, the first race meeting of the new year in this side of the world. Tomorrow's racing coming from Turfentine. I'll be there to call those races home for you, and I'll see you then. Keep safe from the commentary box. Good night.
Welcome back, and Andrew Fortune says it's a bit varm in here, and I tell you what, he was varm in the race as well. Mana, nice to have you back in the winner's box. We looked at the card, we thought you got a couple of chances. The previous race when you were beaten by a horse by about 9 kilos difference. But this was the get-out stakes for the guys, so I know you were down on the going to start, but we actually gave them the green light on TV. We said, Andrew Fortune, Jean Nel in the last, get stuck in. Well done.
Well, I phoned George yesterday, he was pretty confident. I phoned Chad, and Chad said to me, like, I'd prefer you to lead, if not, maybe just behind the pace. But Jean kind of gave me the confidence. But the special part of it all is, I think we bought Brandon's first horse in racing.
Okay.
And that's a couple of years ago.
That's in Joburg, eh?
Brandon James.
Yes.
We bought him.
Yes.
And now I'm riding a winner for him.
Wow.
I mean, it was never close to on the cards. You know how fat I was.
Correct.
And here I'm standing, running the winner for him. And that was like my last card.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you know, you don't ride a winner in PS, like your soul gets taken away. You know what I mean? You leave here, you want to cry.
I heard another jockey from the IFL say that as well. That's why he doesn't ride here anymore. I heard that's not...
Yeah, but listen, those aren't jockeys. Those hold jockey licenses. Don't say his name.
No.
No.
Okay.
Because they just hold jockey licenses. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm a jockey.
All right.
Nobody, he made it fairly comfortable for me. There was 3 in front of me and up. I mean, 3 abreast, can you believe it? And I would just behind him. And just for 50 meters turning from him, he hit like a kind of a flat spot, and Richard probably went ahead of me.
He tried to get a break.
Yeah. And I just kind of mulked him, and he kind of went a little bit lower. And then when I gave him the first 2 smacks,
Tickets and tax.
well, he kind of knew that he had to go forward. And his defense he did. I find he's not a round-off horse yet. He's still kind of, although he's had a bit of racing, he doesn't quite know what's going on. And I think he'll win 1 or 2 here. He will. I hope Brandon's going to have fun. And well done to Jean. Getting me here. Listen to me. I always say, you go from Chad Little to me. Yes. It's a jockey strike.
There we go. From Chad to him, it's a jockey strike. Well, there we go. You heard it from Andrew Fortune. Always nice to have him riding here in the Eastern Cape, like many of the jockeys out there do like to ride here. Jean, very well done. You gave us the confidence as well. This was the get-out stakes at the last, and nice to have Brendan and people on course this afternoon, and a good way to start the new year.
Yeah, thank you, Neil. Got to say thank you to Andrew. It was a last-minute call. You know, Chad copped the suspension, and phoned Andrew. I said, look here, we've got 4 rides for you. 2 of them will definitely run well. Well, 3 of them ran well. But the earlier ones were the warm-ups. You know, he's a little bit old. It takes a few before he's at operating temperature. But no, he really is a journeyman. You know, you won't find a better horseman on their backs than Andrew. I'm very grateful that he took the card for us, and I did give him confidence on the horse. And he's right when he says that he's not quite rounded off yet. You know, I wasn't that impressed with his sand work. I put him on the grass last week, Wednesday, and then I saw the real Tripping Thunder, and yeah, he just had to bring that to the course, and he'd find his way to the winner's box. Yeah. I've got to say congratulations to all the owners, Brendan, Pooban Governor, Naughty Governor, the Stonebridges. I think there's almost more breeders in this horse than owners. Claverflay and a whole lot of the guys. Thank you. He came in good condition to us from Glencotson, and I'm just happy to be on the receiving end.
Tremendous. Jean, before you run away, just from the viewers out there, because, you know, we deal in the week with different people. They send messages through. They really appreciate the transparency from the trainers. And your name came up as, like, when you fancy something, you say, expecting a big run. They can read it in your body language coming through like that, and it makes a difference to the guys out there, and it is much appreciated. Thank you.
No, thank you, Neil. And I've got to say that both you and Nadine, you do a very good job. You don't stand back to anybody else in the country. You guys are awesome presenters, and wish everybody all the best for 2026.
Well said, Jean. Let's get those winning owners in here. Liana, come on, you can't leave you there. You can actually stand closer to me and let Brendan stand that side, you know, and there we go. It is a new year, why not? And your husband's always got the microphone. He knows how to chat on the microphone as well. Brendan, you'll be happy about this. I mean, we heard Andrew mentioning in the beginning, going back to those days, nice to have Mana. I know that you were Chad little man, and he's like a son to you, but I won't say Andrew's like a father to you, but a lot older, but you'll be happy to have him in the winner's box.
Yeah, listen, Neil, 100%. You know, when Chad got his suspension, Jean and I spoke who we're going to put on. And as Andrew mentioned very briefly, you know, my horse racing career started with him and Ashley.
Yes.
And I used to go and watch him work, and I'd always say, listen, Andrew, I remember back in the day when you used to ride, when are you going to hop on one of these horses? And he'd say, hey, brother, you want me to break their backs? So it was a privilege. We spoke about it. Even Andrew said, listen, man, what a lacquer thing would it be to get a winner for you after what we've been through? And it was an absolute privilege. I mean, he had 3 rides, 2 seconds, and a win for me. I can't leave happier. To Jean, thank you so much, Jean, his whole stable. I wish everyone a happy 2026. I know, you know, I'm not estimating, I know we're going to have a good year together. The horses are all doing well, they're running well, they're coming back sound. I've really had sound horses since I've been with Jean. He's top class, and I appreciate everything he does. To the partners, to the governors, and to the Stonebridges. Dale and myself chat a bit, and we try and figure out which horse will win where. He's very knowledgeable, and it's nice to have a winner with him. To have my wife on course, and to Chad that actually got me to buy this horse. I mean, you know, you say Chad's like a son to me. I would say more like a brother. I might look older, but we spent a bit of time together, and it was so nice for him to just freshen up as well as a horse needs it. And yeah, I think we're going to have a good year together, and I'm very excited.
Looking forward to that. Well done, and thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tremendous. Well, there we go. We heard when Andrew was a rounder man, he was like the Michelin man. Today he's a lean, mean fighting machine coming out here, weighing in at, what, 54, 55 kilos. And he's not a teenager anymore. So, Andrew, top class, well done to you. To all the people out there this afternoon on this first race meeting in the Eastern Cape, we do appreciate it. And we look forward to our pools growing throughout the year. Back on the tote, get those permutations. We need pools. The survival of this industry is the tote pools that go forward. We do appreciate all the fixed odds operators with whatever they do in the game as well. But when it comes to pools, we need it to go through tab4racing.co.za. From myself, Neil Pretorius, thanks so much. Until next time. Nadine Lowaki doing the honours today as well. Nakib Munshi calling all 8 races upstairs. Pauline Herman with the camera doing her duty as well. We'll be back in a couple of days. We're racing here on Tuesday. Take care.